Hi guys, Resonance here, and this time I'm going to be playing a little bit of Dota 2. I got a lot of requests in the comments sections of a lot of my videos of people asking me to play Dota 2, and if you know me, you should be aware that I have thousands of hours in Dota 2, and in fact I've been playing it like forever. I was actually the Dota 2 beta since the very beginning, and I've been playing the regular Dota since I believe like 6.67. Something like that. So got a lot of years of this game. So yes, I do play it. And of course, disclaimer: anything that I upload in addition to Age of Empires content is purely an addition. My channel will always feature and be focused on Age of Empires 2. So please don't worry. There will always be Age of Empires 2 content, regardless of what I upload. The variety is the spice of life.
Prepare for battle.
Apparently I can go mid. Could play Ancient Apparition. Who should I play? I'm against Puck. Huh. I'll play some more AA. Why not? He's definitely one of my favorite characters. Usually when I play Dota 2, I usually play the support role. But I also solo mid sometimes. My favorite and most played heroes would be Invoker, Ancient Apparition, and Bounty Hunter.
As you say.
I'm a big fan of all of those guys. So anyway, you know, I am primarily an Age of Empires 2 player, of course, so not super good at Dota. I'm a bit rusty. I took quite a while off, so my last hitting skills are a bit rusty, but hopefully you can find this entertaining regardless.
Of course.
Should be a fun game. Let's see. These are all the players listed in the game. Anyway, if you're wondering what Dota 2 actually is, I'll give you a really brief explanation while I have time. You and 4 players for 2 teams of 5 total play against another team of 5. And the goal of the game, this is our Ancient, and this is theirs. The goal of the game is whichever team destroys the opposing team's Ancient first wins. And, yeah, the Ancient is, of course, guarded by towers and whatnot. Now, if I was wise, I would have body blocked those creeps more, but I wasn't paying attention. Anyway. The hell? Visage is mid too? Alright, cool. That's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah. So these towers, man, these are some buff towers. They lift. So you're gonna have to work together with your little computer-controlled creeps, which spawn in the 3 lanes, as you can tell from looking at the minimap. And you're gonna have to work together with those guys and use them as sort of makeshift meat shields, so that you can take out those towers. And you're gonna have to work together with your teammates as well. The idea is that, as you can tell, I just leveled up. From killing just creeps and whatnot, or just being near ones that die, you get experience, and if you get the last hit, like the killing blow on them, you get some money, some gold. You can use that to buy items. So basically, everyone starts really, really weak on an equal playing field in Dota, and in League of Legends as well. So. And then you get stronger over time, because these towers, like, they're buff, as I said. They're very, very buff. So the only way to take them out is to get stronger. And, this game is very, very teamwork-oriented, and it can be pretty tough to learn, but it is definitely fun and very rewarding. So I get a kick out of it. And, of course, if you are interested in trying it, it is completely free to play, and you can just play it on Steam. And if you guys like watching me play Dota, I will do more of that. And hopefully I will be last hitting a little bit better in the future when I get all this rust off me. I swear I'm normally a little more proficient in this.
As you say.
I should probably check the runes soon. Boop. Okay. Any runes? Nope, rune is bottom. Probably get myself a bottle, might be nice. The courier, bring that to me.
Of course.
Illusion rune, eh? I'll go grab that. Anyway, if you're curious, runes spawn every 2 minutes, as based on the game clock, randomly in the top location of the river or the bottom location of the river. And part of your duty as a mid laner is to keep an eye on those runes of yours. They're very, very powerful. Little power-ups. Oh, whoops. I meant to have him drop this. Better not miss that. Nailed it. Who needs that? Not me. Though in retrospect, I probably could have had the courier just bring that back to base, but I'm gonna focus on my last hits, man. One thing that's always fun to do when you're playing Ancient Apparition, of course, is every time they try and walk onto the high ground, this hilly area, you drop your Q on them to... Okay, well, I'm horrible, actually, and I just put that on a creep. Oh my god. I blame the rust, man. Everybody laugh. But I'll be having the last laugh later when I actually kill him, but in the meantime, that was bad. Anyway, yeah, when they walk on the high ground, you're supposed to dump your Q on them. And when I hit level 6, I've got this nifty global ultimate, and I can do some mean, nasty things to the other lanes. Other good times to drop your Q on someone is when you know that they're going to stay in range of you to try and auto-harass you, or get a last hit or something. Fantastic. Oh, he's got double damage. That's a problem. But might be overcommitting. He might actually die here if he's not careful. That was okay, I guess. Oh wow, would I have lived if that was put on me? I'm not sure. Probably not. But anyway, that's okay. I actually killed him first, so I hit level 6 off that, which is very, very good. Anyone I can snipe? Plenty of people to snipe.
Pardon the interruption, sir, but it's a phone call from your middle tower. It said if you do
Here I
that
come.
again, your teammates are going to shout at you and you will cry.
And you gone, sir. Hope that makes up for using my Q on that creep earlier, because that was bad. Got a missing mid. Hope our green starter fellow is not low. Oh. Is he gonna die? Actually, I have my ults up in just a second, so I can probably kill him. Kaboom! Boop. So that was okay. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna go grab that rune. Good old Beastmaster Hawk. So Ancient Apparition, he can either be played as a support, which is his most common role, or as a fairly self-sufficient mid-solo laner. You haven't noticed, you and your teammates split up between the lanes. Usually mid is like a solo lane, and you know, I guess in like public matchmaking, the metagame isn't necessarily the same as what it would be at a competitive level. It might not be the most optimal way to play the game, of course, but the most common setup that you'll find is a 2-1-2 setup. So 2 people in the top lane, 1 person in the mid lane, and two people in the bottom lane. So he's gonna miss that last hit because I put that I put my Q on him, and if he stays too close to the position that he was standing on when I put my Q on him, this cold feet, he gets stunned.
Gott in Himmel!
Gott in Himmel indeed. If you're wondering what announcer this is the Pyrian Flax announcer. I do love the Pyrian Flax announcer. And yeah, I can just keep dumping that on him to do a little bit of damage, because I'm not going to be running out of mana anytime soon. I've got this nifty bottle right now. It's full, and yeah.
Those sods, we got their bum tower. Rock
I might,
on,
I think I'm going to go Ags. Ags is always fun. Got a missing dude. Oh, I guess they already found him. Sorry for a late call. Anyone snipeable? You, nope. Void, nope. Use these extra illusions to help blast it. You can also use them for vision, for scouting purposes. Always fun. Enemies cannot actually... Wait a minute. Can't actually tell the difference. Okay, well I'm gonna get him, and I'm going to die. I was being a little over aggressive there. I was a little too far forward because I didn't have vision, right? So I didn't know if he had backup from his team, and of course he did. Better safe than sorry. Thankfully, I knew I could kill Darkseer anyway. So at the end of the day, not a bad trade. But I don't really want to be trading if I can help it. But I'm okay with that. Meh. Could have been worse. Guess I don't really... Okay. Yeah, even selling the salve wouldn't help me get the power treads. If I get a cold feet on Puck, I can probably kill him, unless he... Oh no. He's out of bottle charges. If I get a cold feet on him, and he sticks around, so that I could land my ults, and he doesn't dodge it, per se, we're good. But it looks like he is not sticking around. I don't know if I want to fire it randomly. So I might need it for the Sand King kill. Or, I guess they got him. Or they don't got him.
Just got drafted by Postate.
Hopefully I can make up for that. That's a little better. I'm always late on the missing calls. I think there's a ward bottom. I mean, not a ward, a rune. We don't have any wards, do we? That'd probably help with knowing when Puck is like roaming. If my top lane had a ward right there, it might be a good idea. And yeah, of course, if it wasn't made clear, like I said, anything that's not Age of Empires 2 is uploaded in addition to Age of Empires 2 content. So, fear not, there's always going to be AoE 2 content. No need to worry. Got our Venomancer friend here. It's kind of low. Balls. How is his health? His health. That Visage is absurdly poor. He's got like no items at all. Yeah, I think Dota is a very interesting game. Same idea as League of Legends, basically, where yep, everyone starts on like a sort of equal playing field, and it's like an RPG, I guess, in the sense where you all, I guess, get the satisfaction of building your character from nothing every time, and I think that's always cool. And it's got like these RTS aspects to it, like strategy. You gotta be able to control your hero really well. You have to have good game mechanics. And use your abilities really wisely. Same general idea as League of Legends. Of course, I play both games, and I think they're both interesting and nice. Now, I'm going to die, but he's going to die too. Hopefully they can get Visage out of this so that this will be a worthwhile trade.
Manly.
Okay, yeah. I knew I was going to die there basically no matter what I did. I could have attempted to Town Portal scroll out, but I figured I did not have the, I believe it's like it takes 4 seconds. I did not believe I would live that long. But thankfully I can get a kill out of it and make it a worthy trade. Oh shit, dude, I put an extra point in Ice Vortex instead of my Ice Blast at level 11. I always do that, that's a mistake. You're wondering why I take stats at early levels. I find that Ice Vortex, you basically do, like, Cold Feet's mana cost is so high early on that you really can't afford to, I guess, skill other skills to put points in your other abilities. Yeah, like, that's 150 mana, that's really, really expensive. And if you want to be able to use Cold Feet to a good degree in the laning phase, whether you're supporting or solo mid or something, you generally would appreciate the extra mana pool. Also, Ancient Apparition is very frail, his health pool is awful, one of the reasons why I get power treads, of course, and the extra attributes are very, very well welcome. So yeah, instead of ranking up your abilities and improving them, you can actually put points in your attributes and just improve the base attributes of your character instead, which has its uses, but is generally not the preferred option. Okay, he's going to die. Or not, actually, because he did not move at all. I thought he would move much further back. I do not think I'll get him. Curses. I figured he'd fall back, but did not. Is this guy still sticking around? This guy's crazy. Okay, this time I think he's dead, right? No? The guy's resilience. We'll get him next time. People always fooling me into thinking I got him. Oh shit. Venomancer, buddy. I guess Puck didn't see that I had Venomancer. Good to have your little Hydralisk friend. And now I have that second point in my ult, which is really, really huge when you're playing AA. So you don't want to be like me and accidentally skill the wrong skill. Levis is still really squishy? I can't tell. Okay, well, I guess the answer is yes. I suppose my ult was a little unnecessary, but that's okay. See, this Visage isn't even watching, so he's giving us all this nifty extra gold from his flying gargoyle familiar friends. You do not want to throw those away unnecessarily. I'm so close to my Aghanims, though. I could really use just a teeny bit more money. But yeah. I, of course, play both this and League of Legends. I think they're both good, fun games, and that they have their interesting differences. While they're the same genre, I feel like comparing them is sort of like apples and oranges. At this point, they're significantly different games. It's just like I play both Call of Duty and Halo. While they're both first-person shooter games, I think it's silly to spend the entire time with the circle jerk argument of which game is the ripoff or better and whatnot. Yeah, that guy's he dead.
That's a twofer.
Yeah, because I think they both have very, very fun things to offer. I think they both have pros and cons, and if you combine the good aspects of both games, you probably create like the greatest game ever made. So yeah, I think if people can look beyond the whole like so-and-so is a rip-off argument and whatnot, I think they're both fun games, and yes, you can play both and not be a horrible person. After all, it is about having fun, right? Man, do I love my Ancient Apparition. I don't know if you guys have read the, I don't know if you guys play Dota at all, but new changelog's pretty nutty. If people want, I might upload my thoughts on that. Like I said, I've been playing Dota for a really long time. since like 6.67, I believe, was when I first started playing. I used to play it all the time on all those weird Dota clients. There was like, I forget what half of them are called at this point. And then when Dota 2 came out, I was really, really happy because Warcraft 3 engine is pretty horrible. Well, I mean, it was really, really good for the time, of course, but didn't age particularly well. Found Dota through a friend. Warcraft 3 was always like the custom games in Warcraft 3 have always been incredible. Warcraft 3 was a really, really fun game. I had a lot of fun with that. Must get over here before team fight ends. Must put. Yes, cold feet on you. They're gonna get away. Those the towers do a lot of damage, of course, and it does add up. So no sense in diving relentlessly. I think the hardest part of learning Dota for people is understanding this idea that tower bad. You want to stay close to your towers when you're new, and you want to stay away from the enemy towers because they do a lot of damage. This guy, is he really TPing in? This guy is crazy. Why would you do that? Oh my God, no! He predicted it, or he reacted to it. Like I predicted where he'd move, but his reaction speed. I would like my free several hundred gold though from these familiars. Yoink! Perhaps a little far out though. Maybe it's not a good idea that we continue investing in this. Actually, that Darkseer is really low. Another reason why I took stats, right? Because like otherwise I wouldn't have had the mana to use all the spells that I did. Always fought. But yeah, my favorite thing probably is Visage players who cannot micro their guys. They just give away the familiars for free, and it's loads of money. Oh my! Someone might be getting a little overzealous. I wanted to apply the slow to help him get away, but in retrospect, I should have saved that that mana for my ults, so I could have killed Void before he chronoed. Although it looks like we can still get some good stuff out of this. We might actually be able to win this fight just because of the debuff duration. I guess not. Hi, no. Alright, I gotta get out of here. This fight is over. If I don't die here, I should be fine. Oh no, puck! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Man, we got a fat Venomancer. Pretty fat Beastmaster. Okay, it looks like he's going Mechanism. Oh man, this is to get the DPS Venomancer, man. I see. Wouldn't recommend that. And of course, if I was in the support role, I would be building more support-oriented items. But you know, I'm not taking this match particularly seriously. But in general, when you're playing Ancient Apparition, like especially if you're supporting, like you're laning with like carries, whoever's farming, basically. Because in Dota and League of Legends, there's basically one rule, this golden rule. You can never have more than one character in each of the lanes that is basically competing for last hits. You want to give all the money to one person in each lane, because it's just more efficient that way. You don't want to be splitting what they call, you know, farm. So anyway, if you're Ancient Apparition, if you're playing as the Ancient Apparition character that I am playing as, and you are laning with a carry, the person who is going to be taking the last hits, he's attempting to get the killing blows on these creeps to get money, you are going to definitely want to not build Aghanims. You're going to want to build more team-oriented items, I suppose. Oh, I missed that guy horribly, but it's okay. sometimes people just don't move how you assume they will. And he did too. And I will take my free 100 gold. I can just... whoop! There we go. I dig it, I dig it. Good job!
Radiant structures are fortified. Your top
But yeah,
tower is
normally I would say that I want to get like a mechanism or something. I mean, as a support, you're probably not going to be able to buy anything at all, item-wise, for a while. It's unlikely, but I'd say that mechanism, always a good thought. Things like pipe, force staff. Typically when I'm playing a support, I pick up a cloak almost all the time, because it's a really cost-efficient way to tank up and survive the burst damage of the enemy team. Because really your goal, if you're playing a support, is to survive. Since I'm playing the solo mid-roll, I actually get like money. You know, like I get to farm. I get these last hits. I get all this gold, and it would be useful to my team if I could do some extra damage and whatnot. So that's why I think Ags is really strong on Ancient Apparition. I'm very happy that Ice Frog finally added the Aghanim Scepter upgrade. Because what Aghanim Scepter is it's an item that you can buy, and it upgrades your ultimate, which is your most powerful spell. The one on the far right, the one that you can only put 3 points in. And you can only put points in it every few levels. At level 6, 11, and 16. So when I level up next, I can put another point in this Ice Blast. Ice Blast is awesome! Aghanims makes it mucho stronger. I hope I can actually accomplish something with that. I can hit all of them, actually. That could be pretty big. I'm gonna get Sand King out of this. That's fine. Not sure what item I want next now. Cool! Alright, start our... got that cure. Don't know if that was 100% necessary, but I am A-okay with him having it. He's a little behind right now, so he could definitely use it. If I was doing absurdly well, and I wanted to just, I guess, dominate the game even harder, I would go Refresher Orb. But that is a kind of like a trolley build. I would not recommend it, unless you're like absolutely huge. Like you've got a lot of kills, you've got a lot of farm, as in your last hits are really high. You got a lot of kills, right? I mean, you might as well keep snowballing. It's a fun build, but it's not a serious build. See, I almost put a point in Chilling Touch. I caught myself. And yeah, if you're a lane support, I think the skill build for Ancient Apparition, to elaborate a little more, is very flexible. And you shouldn't. There's no one size fits all skill build for him. You're gonna want to skill yourself based on the situation that you're dealing with, just like with your item build. And I think that's another mistake that a lot of newer, inexperienced Dota players make, is that, and that applies to League of Legends as well, especially in the item thing, and less so on the skill build. But yeah, you really want to be adapting your play style, and that includes a lot of things based on whatever your needs are. You know, in this case, you know, I'm mid against Puck. I can't make that much use of my Ice Vortex because the guy's so mobile. Puck is the guy I was laning against, and I can't make that much use of Chilling Touch either. Now, if you're laning with someone as a support, right, and you know your lane partner, your teammate can make good use of your Chilling Touch buff, absolutely skill that early. It can be very significant. Like at level 1, that's a huge amount of magic damage that you can tack on. We might actually be able to kill this Void. Unless he gets that super lucky backtrack. Oh no, I'm gonna miss, unfortunately.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Shucks,
Why
man.
is this so bloody difficult?
I'm gonna get a... I feel like I should be a little more sane, perhaps, and get like a Scythe of Ice, or like a Shiva's Guard. Huh. I'm gonna say that we have enough lockdown, perhaps, and maybe a Shiva's Guard. But Scythe, of course, always a good choice, and I think Scythe would be a fine choice in this situation. You can never really have too much lockdown. And just we have Ags Beastmaster, we've got stuns and whatnot, we've got the tree ult. I think what we could use is a really strong AoE attack speed debuff on that Faceless Void fellow, because the aura on Shiva's guard is huge. Am I gonna kill this guy? Oh yeah, he's definitely dead, eventually. He's trying to do what he can in the meantime, and oh! Kill stolen, I suppose. Not that that matters. Really, what matters is that someone died. So I'm okay with that. As long as someone on the enemy team died, I don't really mind. Got that kill. I think that Visage might have rage quit, and I don't think he's coming back. We'll see though. Hard to say. It's been a rough game for that Visage guy. He just fell behind early, I guess, and hasn't really got to do anything. Looks like his teammates are indeed microing him though. Because yeah, if your teammate disconnects, you can control him. No, I'm gonna take one of those tower shots right to the face. Ew. Yeah, we were a little too clumped that Puck could get a 3-man silence on us, and then get a... He could have ulted us if he wanted, but... Yeah, that would have been a really good ult, but I still think they probably would have lost that team fight. I'm not honestly sure if we can afford to high ground. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we could have afforded to push into the enemy base. It's typically a very dangerous thing to do, and you should only do it if you believe you have a strong advantage. No one's been buying wards this game. I would buy some wards, except I think we have them so bottled in their base it doesn't really matter. It would be a waste of my money, but we definitely should have been buying wards sooner. I'm gonna get a huge ult right here. Boom!
That's a twofer. Nerf this man.
Oh my goodness, our Venomancer, man, he's...
Prophecy is true.
Oh, the rampage!
Did you see that?
Alright, so our Venomancer... Alright, if you want to run a rampages in League of Legends, this is the equivalent of a pentakill, which is when you kill the entire enemy team. You get 5 kills in a row, like within like 10 seconds of each other. It's absurd. So this Venomancer, man, he's killing fools.
Structures are fortified. Their tower's doing that thing. Fortified. The enemy's middle tower.
Oh yeah, another mistake Ancient Apparition players make. When you are pushing and you're trying to take out these buildings, do not use your Chilling Touch buff. So what this does is it grants your teammates, anyone in an AoE, bonus like damage, like you do bonus magic damage on each of their attacks, but it does slightly slow their attack speed for some stupid reason. And this bonus magic damage does not work on buildings, so do not buff your teammates when you are trying to breach the high ground. But yeah, breaching the base, really deadly. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but actually hills, like you can't see up hills, so like we can't see into the base right now because we don't have any of our units up here. So it's very dangerous to try and push into the base when you don't know what the enemy team is up to. Vision is everything in Dota and in League of Legends. Vision is everything, and you never really want to be taking an unnecessary risk. There's no point. So, you know, we could walk up there and we could just get chain disabled by all of their big AoE mumbo jumbo, and we don't want to die. We don't want to throw this game unnecessarily. Because you can always lose, and you can always make a comeback. So never forget that, of course. Guess we're gonna go kill some Roshan. But yeah, I am a huge supporter of this idea that you really shouldn't give up. Games are not truly lost until they're, until your Ancient blows up or your Nexus blows up in League of Legends. Because yeah, Where there's a throw, there's a way. That's the way I see it. Ha! Slardar Jack in the Aegis. Last second. Anyway, if you guys are wondering, like, what is this guy? Roshan, man? If you come from League of Legends or you just have no idea what Dota is, Roshan is this big bad neutral boss monster. And he's got his own little cave there, as you can see. And both teams, he's a high priority objective for both teams to want to kill him.
Your top tower is under attack.
Because what happens when you kill him is, ooh, that was a huge ult from me. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna put my cold feet on the Faceless Void, so that he gets stunned, and he should die right about now. He should die too.
Your top tower is under attack.
Those birds hurt. Oh no, no, no. Thank God for bottle. Ow. Okay, that was probably a mistake on Visage's part, trying to stun me with that. Probably should just right-clicked me. But I get to live. Barely, thankfully. Okay, about Roshan. That's what I was talking about. Good old Roshan over there. Basically, he's a big, scary neutral boss monster. If you kill him, your entire team gets gold, and the people nearby get some awesome experience, so he's worth a lot. Oh, I don't get that kill. Anyway, he's worth a lot, and then he drops this item called the Aegis of the Immortal, and one person on your team can go pick that item up, and whoever is holding it, when he dies, you know, the item, it lasts for a period of time, of course, so our Slardar fellow died, and or it can run out, so anyway, it has a duration. If you die, after a few seconds, you respawn in the location that you died with, like, maximum health and mana, which is really good. So you basically get a free life, and your first death with the Aegis of the Immortal doesn't actually count as a death, which is huge. So you gotta keep that in mind. So anyway, busy. So yeah, anyway, Aegis of the Immortal. High priority late game objective. This game is basically over. That is the enemy team's Ancient Fortress. And when we take that out, we win. Dota is a very fun game. And yeah, hope you guys found this entertaining. If you guys did, I will upload more stuff like this in the future, of course. I think variety is the spice of life. Gotta kill him with Shivas. Yay! Die! Die. Oh no, now I'm going to die. Void! Why? I'm gonna buy back though, because why not? So hopefully I can snag some kills with my ult in a few seconds when it comes up. 10 seconds. Oh, he's already dead. Come on, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
Enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Back on the endangered list.
Alright. Rest in pieces, Void.
My God, it's full of stars.
Worth it.
Ice flows.
Oh, if only my ult had no cooldown, right? I can dream, I can dream. Oh snap, team in trouble. I'm coming, guys, I'm coming. Your friendly neighborhood Iceman is oh, never mind, the game's gonna end. Alright, GG, well played!
Dudes won, and now that's it. Everything is over.
Very cool, and these are the endgame stats. And then of course at the very end of the game, you all get, well, some random players get some free cosmetic items. The stuff that you buy for real money in Dota does not affect the game in any way. You can just customize your hero with all these fancy pants, cosmetic items, make a guy look pretty, I suppose. You get these swords and, well, this is a dagger, like a chest plate and whatnot. So Dota 2 is completely free, of course, so if you play it, you have access to all the content from the very beginning of the game, which is different than League of Legends. In League of Legends, you have to buy the characters, and you only have access to, like, a certain amount of them at a time, and then you have to buy the rest of them if you want, like, permanent access to them. But in Dota, you have access to all the characters all the time, which is pretty cool. So you get all these nifty characters right off the bat, which is very cool. You get my favorite Iceman. So yeah, that is Dota 2 for you. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not hesitate to check out the rest of the content on my channel. I have content on my channel from both other games, as well as some awesome Age of Empires 2 stuff. Don't forget to check out my Facebook and Twitter pages, as well as my Twitch TV page as well. I do a lot of live streaming pretty regularly, and if you follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you'll know when I'm live streaming, which is awesome. And hey, I might even live stream some Dota at some point. You never know. Alright, well, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.